Jillian?
What on earth? Hey, I'm not expecting company.
I'm sorry. This is important. I have a legal document for you.
Oh, absolutely not. I will be at my desk first thing in the morning.
No, this has nothing to do with the hospital.
Then what is it?
If you just hold on and relax, I'll explain it to you, okay? You know how some people are always wanting to do other people's jobs? Well, I spent the whole afternoon playing lawyer.
Oh, lovely. Do I get to play brain surgeon?
Come on now. No jokes. This is serious. I have drawn up a legal document for you to look over. Well, actually, you probably want to study it, maybe make some amendments before you sign it.
Sign it?
Take your time.
Article 1, careers domicile.
Yeah, I left the beginning open there for you to fill in the language. Yeah.
Division of household duties, decision-making, role flexibility, property, debts, living expenses. Children? Seneca, this is a marriage contract.
Yeah, no.
Incredible. Now, therefore, Jillian Seneca make the following declaration.
It's also a proposal.
Yeah, so I gathered. What, number 373?
Good, you've been listening.
You gotta be kidding. You're not kidding.
Just look at it, will you? There is some very good stuff in there. See, what I did was I sat down and I thought about all the areas that have caused us trouble in the past. And I came up with some very positive solutions.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Oh, hi.
Hi, am I interrupting anything?
Oh, no. I mean, your timing is perfect.
Oh, Jack, how are you?
Seneca?
So, what's up?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to check out. It's about Tom Desmond.
What's wrong?
Excuse me. Is Mr. Desmond in with his wife?
You just missed him, Dr. Ryan. He was here for quite a while.
Well, then, is Mrs. Desmond up to another visit?
Yes, but I'd make it brief. She's improved, but she needs her rest.
Okay. Faith?
Pat,
Can I come in?
I don't think that's a very good idea.
The nurse said Tom just left. And this is important. Well, are you finally okay?
Well, I'm kind of rocky, but I'm getting better.
Good. You had a lot of people, including me, scared to death.
Pat, did Nancy tell you?
I got her message. I'm not going to hang around. But I did have a couple of things I wanted to say.
I'm really awfully tired.
No, I'm not going to make things worse. You want to make it work with Tom? Good. I understand that.
I lost his baby.
And I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, in any case, it's over.
It really is.
So I understand how you feel. Perfectly, absolutely. And I know I said I wasn't going to stop by, but...
But here you are.
Well, just once. To clear the air and help you understand me, how I feel. I can't use a go-between for that, can I? Now, look, I know what I have to say isn't going to make any difference in the way things are. I know that. But I also know it needs to be said one last time. in case you have any doubts. In case you ever need to depend on the fact that I love you.
Oh, Pat, please don't, please.
Don't what? Don't love you? Well, I'll try, but it's not going to work. That doesn't mean I'm going to bother you, interfere. I'm here. I had to say that for myself. That and one other thing. Just thank you for the good things we've shared. And you know there's been a lot that's been wonderful.
Yes, there has.
So you know you've made a big difference. You have helped me to learn something about myself. Without you, I wouldn't have learned it. You know that. And I'm just sorry it came too late.
Pat, why are you doing this? Why are you doing it to me and to yourself?
That's all I had to say. I'm finished. I'm not doing anything except telling you what I feel. And listen, I won't tell you again.
What do you want then?
Nothing. Listen, I'm gonna go. Your husband could turn up.
No, wait. There's something that I have to say, too. I'm sorry for everything that's happened, and I just... Oh, Pat, I love you, too. I do, and I know I probably always will. Is that what you wanted to hear?
You know, I guess it is.
Okay, but that's all there is. Tom is my husband. He's a wonderful man. And I married him to help him, and all I have done is hurt him.
I don't think he'd agree with that.
No, it's true, and you know it. I should have learned through observation that you don't marry someone to help them. But I did it. When I was about to lose the baby, I realized the seriousness of the commitment that I had made. And if I cared enough for Tom to make that commitment, I have to care enough to stay with him, and that's just what I'm gonna do. And I hope we stay together forever.
I want good things for you, Faith. Because when you love somebody, you wish them well. You take care.
You too.
Furthermore, Ms. Coleridge, your brother begged me to marry him. It wasn't the reverse. He wanted me because I'm a whole new person. See, why can't people just forgive and forget?
I heard voices. I thought you had company.
No, just me, myself, and this. Look, I've been polishing it. Look how it shines.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that was necessary. You can see this all the way across the football field.
Yeah, see, I want everyone to know. I want everyone to know that you love me and you want me.
Well, that's understandable, of course, but was it really necessary to show that rock to Jill this afternoon? I mean, I'd much prefer to tell her myself.
Look, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I lived in a crummy apartment 2 blocks away from your sisters. But it was like being on another planet. See, they had everything. They were smart, they were beautiful, they were wealthy. And they didn't just walk down the street, they kind of floated down the street with their noses up in the air. And then I grew up and got married to Frank. Jill took him away from me, and I had Patty, and then Faith came.
Delia.
Look, I'm just telling you how I feel, okay? It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know why I wanted Jill to know. about us getting married. She was so mean to me, Roger. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, but you caught her off guard. I mean, if you'd given me a chance to prepare.
No, don't you understand? She was mean to me because she hates me. That's why.
Yeah, just give it time.
Time. Oh, come on, Roger. You gotta be kidding. See, Jill made it very clear to me that, I need a lot of time, and I would never belong in this family.
But, honey, I am sorry that Jill gave you such a hard time.
You just wait till Faith hears.
You, realistically now, you don't expect her to welcome you with open arms.
I guess not.
Well, isn't it enough that I do?
It's nice.
Yeah, well, there's more.
Oh, wait, whoa, hold on.
Why?
Well, because there are just a couple of things I'd like to settle.
Such as?
Where and when?
Where and when what?
Where and when are we gonna get married?
Anywhere and anytime you want.
Soon.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, but, I have to be a little time for you to get your, trousseau together.
A trousseau? A real one?
Mm-hmm. Silk, lace, satin.
Oh, could I get something with feathers?
Feathers. Absolutely.
Oh, great. And you'll help me pick it out? Yeah, I'll pay for it myself. And, well, I can't afford too much. It won't be too nice.
Delia, the trousseau will be entirely my gift to you.
Oh, well, thank you. And then after we pick it out, then can we get married?
Sooner the better.
Okay, all right, then that's that. All right. So, where do we live?
Well, I've been under the idea that we were comfortable here.
No, I mean, where do we live after we get married?
Well, I'm not clear on that difference.
Well, the difference is I'm going to have a trousseau, and there's not going to be enough room. I mean, your closets are bulging already.
Honey, that whole wall over there is nothing but storage space and then closets.
Yeah, but I don't think it's really big enough for the two of us. I mean, suppose, you know, we entertain.
In the closet?
All right, you know what I mean. I mean, suppose we have dinner. I mean, we can't have a dinner out on the coffee table.
Well, granted, this apartment was designed for more intimate entertaining.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Who owns this building? Does Faith?
Well, it's equally owned by all three of us.
Yeah, well, how come Faith lives upstairs in a big apartment and you live in a tiny little apartment?
Because this was my apartment when my father was still alive. He and Faith lived upstairs, and of course, Jill had her own place.
Okay, then how come Faith and Tom can't move downstairs and we can move upstairs?
Are you seriously suggesting that we dispossess my little sister?
No, I was just saying that you deserve a turn at living upstairs. So.
Look, honey, let me remind you that at this point in time, my sister is recovering from a very serious accident. She lost a baby.
Okay. Shh. I won't talk about it right now.
Maybe there's... Oh.
What?
Look, maybe there is a solution. This floor has another room on it. Dad used it for a reception area when this was his office. Well, I mean, we could break down the whole wall and...
Oh, it's just one tiny little room.
Dee, can we discuss this later?
Yeah, I think it can wait. Roger, I just don't think that one more tiny little room is going to be large enough if little John comes to live with us.
Honey, I thought we weren't going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, see, I just don't want to interrupt my train of thought, you know? Just tell me something. Do you mind if little John comes to live with us?
It's not a matter of my minding. I mean, little John's a charming little boy, and I try not to be a wicked stepfather. But I just don't think that Frank would allow such a thing.
Yeah, well, what can he say about it? I mean, he doesn't have a place for him to live, and, I mean, he can't comment on our morals. I mean, he's fooling around with Ray Woodard.
No.
What's the matter?
Look, I've had enough talking, Dee.
Okay, then don't talk. You just listen, okay? See, I realize, too, it's so nasty to me. I know I'm not going to belong in this family, so I want to create my own family. You and me and little John.
And?
And what?
Who else?
You mean you want us to have a baby?
That
no,
wasn't...
I just don't think that I'm ready for that right now. I mean, maybe another year from now, But the idea of getting pregnant right now, ooh, yeah. What's so funny?
I just had a vision of you in a feathered maternity dress.
Oh.
Look, Dee, I wasn't talking about having children.
Then what were you talking about?
Look, by extension, Little John's family is who?
Maeve and Johnny.
Right. Ryan's. Ryan's everywhere.
Wait a minute. I let go of them. I mean, it hurt me, but you think it's crazy for me to want to be with my son?
No, fine. Do as you wish.
Okay, well, I want to do as I wish. You know what else I wish? I wish that you could get your fancy sister and her crazy husband out of the apartment upstairs and have them squeeze down into this apartment, then we could move upstairs. Well?
Well, what?
Say something.
Well, I believe that I mentioned that I didn't want to talk or listen.
Okay, I guess I carried it a little too far, huh?
Yeah, a bit.
Hey, I don't want to fight.
Good.
You know, maybe you are right. See, I always used to think of things as just black and white, and always that there was just one reason for why things happen. See, maybe it's something more than having little John here just because he's my son. I mean, maybe it is the rest of it, like you said. And you know, you're very smart when it comes to things like that. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to talk about little John. And we don't have to talk about anything, okay?
Okay.
Roger? Oh, your hands are cold. Oh, they're cold.
Seneca knows the whole situation.
Sit down, Jack, please.
Well, thank you.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Tom has been acting very strangely, and I don't like it.
He's really been through the mill, hasn't he?
It's more than that. Do you think he knows that Pat was at the wheel of that boat when Faith got hurt?
I don't think so.
But you're not sure?
Yeah, actually, I am. Well, I mean, when Faith was at her worst and we didn't think she was going to make it, he did start to pressure me about details about the accident.
What'd you tell him?
Not much. Roger interrupted, but he really did put me on the spot. He wasn't about to back off.
Then he does suspect something, that's for sure.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not even sure of that. I mean, he's like obsessed with this whole thing. I mean, who was there and precisely what happened?
Yeah, well, that could be a cover. He was doing the same thing at Ryan's this morning. Johnny tried to steer him off, and he went into some business about honesty, how he hates to be lied to or protected.
What do you mean by that?
That's exactly what's happening, isn't it? I don't like it. I didn't like it right from the beginning.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We didn't have much choice. Faith was desperate.
Yeah, well, her judgment wasn't too hard at that point. Anyway, we did it, and now I'm involved in a lie. I don't like to lie, not because of any high-toned moral reasons, just because I'm no good at it. I can never keep my tracks covered.
Well, hold on. Wait. What if Tom knows? What's the worst that could happen? He'll get upset, but it's not going to change anything.
Upset is not the word for what Tom Desmond gets. He goes wild. I've seen him.
Wait a minute. We all know that he has a terrible temper, but he's kept that under control.
Yeah, that's what scares me. He's hanging on, trying to work it off. Look, I got a call from Jumbo the other day from a gym. They had to tear Tom off a sparring partner, a contender. The guy was a contender, and Tom damn near tore him apart.
When was that?
Right after Faith lost the baby.
Well, I mean, it seems like that certainly would be enough to upset him.
When I walked in the gym, he was still working out. He was hitting the heavy bag, and it was obvious that he was having at somebody. Now, when I finally calmed him down and he would talk to me, he said that he found himself focusing all his anger on Pat Ryan.
Oh, damn.
Now, if he has found out that Pat was on the boat when the accident happened, there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, how do you find out if he knows? unless you ask him.
Wait a minute. Do you really think he does know?
Uh-huh. Of course, my down-law thinks I'm all wet, but that's nothing new.
Listen, isn't it possible that if Tom does know, maybe he feels a great sense of relief from knowing the truth?
That the whole Ryan clan and the Coleridge family have been lying through their teeth to him, not to mention his wife?
Jack, you don't think he would hurt Faith? I mean, he worships her.
Jill, I don't know. I don't think so. But there's one thing for sure. He's mad as hell about something, and he's not letting any of us in on it. Now, I'm no expert on psychology, but even I know that repressed anger can be a very unpredictable thing.
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, Thursdays at 10 on SoapNet.